Good morning. How are you doing today? How has been trading? Hope it's been profitable. I welcome you to today's live session. You're welcome. I'm so excited to have you in the class. So excited. You're welcome. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. Today is 30th of July. Yeah, Tuesday, 30th of July. And before we look at the technicals, I want us to see what we have on the calendar. Let's see the fundamentals for the day. Okay, so today is 30th Tuesday, and all day for Euro. That's a German prelim CPI. That's Consumer Price Index. Okay, the previous was 0.1 and the forecast is 0.3%. So they're expecting an increase. CPI data, they're expecting an increase. Okay, we'll wait for the actual data to be released, and by 3 p.m., consumer confidence and Jones job change will be released from the United States. The previous was 100.4, and the forecast is 99.7. So they are expecting a decrease. They're expecting a decrease, right? Okay, so if the actual is higher than the forecast, we should expect bullish USD, and if the actual is less than the forecast, we should expect bearish USD. Okay, then Jones job opening, the previous was 8.14 and the forecast is 8.02. Also, they're expecting a decrease. They're expecting a decrease. So we wait for the actual value. If actual is higher than forecast, we expect USD to go bullish. And if the actual is less than the forecast, we expect USD to go bearish. I hope that is clear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I want to see your comments. If you can hear me, I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments. If you can hear me, can you hear me? Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to see your comments if you can hear me. And how is the sound? Am I audible? I need to be sure you can hear me clearly. Am I audible? If there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, also drop it in the comment section. Okay, good morning, Onyinye. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? All right. So that's it for the fundamentals. Let's go to the chart. Um, so we'll start with all right. Thank you, Inye. Thank you. So let's start with GBP USD. I currently have a trade on GBP USD. I told you guys yesterday my bias for GBP USD this week is bullish. Okay, it's bullish. I want to see GBP USD pull back to fill this fair value gap. As you can see, that's my expectation on GBP USD. I want to see price pull back to this zone before going bearish on GBP USD. Okay, good morning, Mr. Victory. Good morning. Okay, that's my expectation on GBP USD. My bias for GBP USD today is bullish. It is bullish. I want to see GBP USD fill this fair value gap before going bearish on GBP USD. Like I said, we're expecting consumer confidence data to be released by 3 p.m. and also JOT's opening will be released by 3 p.m. These data, the outcome, the results of this data would also determine what price we do. Okay, so I'm hoping before the major news is released, market would have hit my TP. Okay, would have gotten to my area of interest for TP. Okay, that's my hope for GBP USD. Okay, so like I said, if the data comes out negative for the dollar, that would um that would be good for my trade. Okay, that would be positive for my trade if the data comes out negative. But if it comes out positive for the dollar, then we could expect more bearish move on GBP USD. Okay, we could see more bearish move on GBP USD if the news favors the dollar. So I'm hoping the news will come out negative for the dollar. As you can see, the forecast, they are expecting a decrease on both data. So if it comes out negative for the dollar, then we should expect more bullish move on GBP USD, and that gives us a high probability of the market hitting. That is clear. So that's my take on GBP USD today. For those, if you're considering selling, I would suggest you wait for price to break this support before you consider selling, or price to pull back to this fair value gap before you consider selling. Those are the two areas you should consider selling GBP USD today. I hope that is clear. Okay, if there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, let's move to Australian dollar USD. Also, I have a trade on Australian dollar USD. I'm currently buying Australian dollar USD. And why did I buy Australian dollar USD? Let's start with the daily time frame. Why I took a buy trade on Australian dollar USD. You can see here we had an inverted hammer, a bullish inverted hammer, and after the formation of this inverted hammer, which is a bullish reversal pattern, if you go down to 4 hour, okay, let's go down to 1 hour, you would see that a fair value gap was created. Can you see this fair value gap that was created on 1 hour? This was the fair value gap that was created after the formation of that inverted hammer. And you can see what price did yesterday. Price came back, tested, okay, filled that gap. You can see that is the reason I took a buy trade on Australian dollar USD. After this gap got filled, you can see the pattern that formed inside the gap. This is an hammer, waited for the next candle to close bullish before buying Australian dollar USD. Okay, and at the moment I'm still very bullish on Australian dollar USD. Let's go back to daily. So you can see we have a lot of fair value gaps here that need to be filled before Australian dollar USD goes bearish. So I'm expecting price to pull back to a premium level before selling Australian dollar USD. Okay, so let's apply our Fibonacci. Let's apply Fibonacci from this swing high. Let's take it from this swing high. And this is the most recent low. Okay, so I want to see price pull back to a premium level, fill the fair value gap at a premium level before going bearish. That is my take on Australian dollar USD. And you can see the pattern that has formed on a daily time frame is a good morning, Mr. Bolaji. Good morning. It's a bullish reversal pattern. So that's the reason I took a buy trade on Australian dollar USD. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any question, any question, any question? If you're here to like the stream, please do that now. If you're here to like the stream, do that now. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, I would appreciate you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notified by YouTube. Okay. Any question, any pair? So let's move to the next pair. Gold. My take on gold. Gold is bullish. That's my take on gold for today's market. I am bullish on gold. I'm expecting gold to come fill this fair value gap. That's my expectation on gold. Okay, before going bearish. This is the area I will consider selling gold. This zone. As you can see, there was a shift in market structure at this point. And after a shift in market structure, we want to see price pull back to fill the fair value gap that was created. Okay, so that's my expectation on gold. I want to see price come back here, fill this gap before going bearish. So my bias for gold today is bearish. You can see what's playing out on gold. Let me show you where one would have entered by after the formation of this bullish candle that created this support. If you go down to lower time frame, you can see this support. If you go back, you can see that it was a support in the past also. That tells you that this level is a key support level. It's a key support level. So you can see after the formation of this bullish candle, if you go down to, let's go down to the next lower time frame, which is 4 hour. I think, okay, you can see a fair value gap was created at this point. Can you see this fair value gap that was created? Can you see this fair value gap? So price came back, pulled back to fill that fair value gap yesterday. So one would have entered buy after the gap got filled. This would have been the best entry for gold yesterday. Okay, one would have entered buy from this point. Okay, so my bias on gold is still bearish. They might still want to come and fill this gap again before going bullish today. Okay, so that's my take on gold. I'm still bullish on gold. I'm still very bullish on gold. Okay, let's see what we have on what's happening on 1 hour right now. Okay, so we have what looks like so you can see a fair value gap was created on this 1 hour time frame. So likely they want to come and fill this gap. You can see this gap that was created on 1 hour. They likely want to come and fill this gap before going bullish. Let's see 15 minutes. So I think that's what it's saying now. They want to come fill that gap before going bullish. So if you are considering buying, you could patiently wait for price to fill this gap. Okay, wait for price to fill this gap before going bullish on gold. That's my take on gold for today's market. Okay, wait for price to come back and fill this fair value gap before you go bullish. I hope that is clear. Any question, drop it in the comment section. If you are yet to like the stream, please do. Please do. Which pair do you want me to analyze? We've looked at gold, AUD, USD, GBP, USD. Let's look at Euro, Australian dollar. I told you my bias for Euro, Australian dollar this week is bearish. Let's start with the daily time frame. You can see the pattern. The reason I am considering going bearish on Euro, Australian dollar. Look at the daily pattern that formed. This was last Friday candle. You can see this is an inverted. Sorry, this is hanging man bearish reversal pattern, right? A bearish reversal pattern. And you can see yesterday the market was bearish. Euro Australian dollar was bearish yesterday. So I'm still expecting price to be bearish on Euro Australian dollar. So after the formation of yesterday candle, let's see what we had on 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. So you can see on 4-hour time frame yesterday, we had what looks like an engulfing pattern at this point. And I believe after the formation of this engulfing pattern, likely a fair value gap was created. Okay, a fair value gap was created on lower time frame. Let's check 1 hour. Okay, so a fair value gap was created at this point, but this gap has been filled. This gap has been filled. Okay, this gap has been filled. So they might want to come and test, clear liquidity residing at this previous high before going bearish. So this is the area you should be considering selling Euro Australian dollar today. This is the area you should consider selling this fair value gap here. After liquidity, it's likely they want to come and clear these highs. Okay, stop loss is residing at this high. So after clearing liquidity, look for a bearish reversal pattern, then sell Euro Australian dollar. That's my take. Though we still have a fair value gap at this point that is yet to be filled. They might still also want to push price up here to fill this gap. There's a gap here that is yet to be filled before going bearish. So those should be your area of interest. Okay, this should be your first area of interest, and this should be your second area of interest. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So my bias for Euro Aussie this week is bearish, going by the pattern we have on the daily time frame. And if we are selling Euro Australian dollar, our TP should be at a discount level. So we have this fair value gap. We have this fair value gap at a discount level, right? This is a fair value gap at a discount level. We also have this fair value gap. So this is also at a discount level. So your TP should be at these levels. That's my take on Euro Aussie. I hope that is clear. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Are you following? Are you getting value? Are you getting value? Are you getting value? I want to see your comments. If you are getting value, type yes in the comment space. If you're getting value, type yes in the comment space. I have more than 6 persons in this class and just 3 people have liked. What is the challenge? Why are you finding it difficult to like the stream? Okay. Why are you finding it difficult to like the stream? Okay, Euro USD. Victor says we should look at Euro USD. Euro USD is positively correlated with Australian dollar USD and GBP USD. 70% of the time, these pairs move in the same direction. So if we are considering selling or buying GBP USD and Australian dollar USD, we should do the same on Euro USD. They are positively correlated. Okay, just telling you that because I don't have to analyze all the pairs. When you understand the correlation between these pairs, you should know the direction. If I'm able to analyze Euro USD, you should know the direction for other pairs. If I'm able to analyze USD JPY, you should know that the trend on USD JPY is likely going to be the same on all JPY pairs. I hope that is clear. So let's just look at Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD also is bearish. Sorry, is bullish. Let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, Let's start with the daily. Let me start with the weekly. Okay, so okay. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, we can see that price is currently at a support zone. Can you see that? Price is currently at a support zone. Okay, it's currently at a support zone. So let's move down to, this is the weekly. Let's move down to daily. So on the daily, you can see, yeah, this is this zone. Yeah, you can see it on the daily. This is the zone. Can you see it? This level was a support here at this point, also support at this point, support at this point. So that's a key level. And after price tested that level, we want to be sure a bullish reversal pattern formed in that zone or at that level before we go bullish. So let's go down to 4 hour after the close of yesterday candle. If we are able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on the 4 hour time frame, then we should go bullish on Euro USD today. Let's go to 4 hour. So you can see the pattern we had on 4 hour before the close of the market. We had what looks like an hammer here, or you call it a spinning bottom. Then the next candle closed bullish, and as you can see, resistance was created after the formation of this bullish reversal pattern. A resistance was created here, and right now the market is currently trading above that resistance. That's a strong indication that demand is higher than supply. That is a strong indication that demand is higher than supply. A strong indication that we have more bulls than bears. We have more buyers than sellers. And when there are more buyers in the market than sellers, price has a high probability of going bullish. It has a higher probability of going what? Bullish. So right now, Euro USD is bullish. It is bullish. And as you can see on 4 hour time frame, we have several fair value gaps that are yet to be filled. We have one here. Can you see this? But I think this fair value gap is at a discount level. So we will not be working with that. We should work with a fair value gap that is at premium. So this is the second fair value gap, and this one I think is at a premium level. So this is the fair value gap we should work with. Okay, that's the fair value gap we should work with. So that's my take on Euro USD. If you're buying Euro USD today, your first TP, you could set your first TP at this level and your second TP at this level. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Euro USD, Mr. Victory. I am bullish on Euro USD. I would only sell Euro USD if price fills this gap or this gap. These are my areas of interest, or price breaks this support. That's the only time I will consider selling Euro USD. So that price fills this gap or this gap, or breaks this support. Those are the areas I will consider selling um, Euro USD. I hope that is clear. Is there another pair you want me to analyze? Please let me know. If you have any question on trading plan, risk management, just drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. If you're in this live stream and you're yet to open an account with Cabana Capitals, please do that before I start kicking you from the class. You cannot just be attending the live stream, getting value, and not have an account with Cabana Capitals. Things are not done that way, right? Things are not done that way. So open an account with Cabana Capitals. Okay, open an account with Cabana Capitals. Cabana Capitals offer you swap-free accounts. There's nothing you're looking for in trading that you wouldn't get from Cabana Capitals. And that's why I do recommend, I do suggest that you use them. Okay, they offer the best, the best. I've been in this industry for over 10 years, and I've traded with several brokers. I've traded with several brokers, okay, before I started trading with Cabana Capitals. And I can tell you the difference. The difference is very clear. So do open an account with them, and you definitely will not have any regrets. You have no regrets. Okay, right? Which other pair? Which other pair? Which other pair? Which other pair? Okay, let's look at one of the JPY pair. It's very important. Let's look at one of the JPY pair. Let's look at USJPY. I told you guys my bias for JPY is bearish. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Okay, so you can see the weekly time frame is bearish. It is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. But right now we're seeing price pull back. Okay, because we still have. We can see here we have a fair value gap. question now is, would price pull back to this level before going bearish? Okay, that could be your area of interest if you want to sell. Okay, if you want to sell, let's go down to daily. That's on weekly. Now on daily also we have a fair value gap here. I think, yeah, on the daily, this could also be an area of interest. Yeah, this is a fair value gap. So this could also be an area of interest. Okay, you can see we have a support here, a resistance, yeah, a support which became a resistance. So they might want to come and test this level, okay, before going bearish. So if you're considering selling USJPY today, wait for price to fill this gap, okay, wait for price to fill this gap or this gap before you go bearish on USD JPY. I hope that is clear. That's my take on USD JPY. The weekly time frame is bearish, daily looks bearish, but before we sell, we want to see price fill this gap. And after this gap gets filled, we want to ensure that a bearish reversal pattern forms inside this gap before we consider selling. That's my take on USD/JPY. My bias on USD/JPY today is bearish, but this will be my area of interest for today's market. This zone will be my area of interest for today's market. I hope that is clear. Let's see what we have on 4 hours. What's happening on 4-hour time frame, okay? So let's see if they will be able to fill this gap before going bearish. I hope that is clear. Mr. Emmanuel, what time to what time is the Asian session? Asian session. Asian session starts by, I think, 10-11 p.m. Nigerian time. 10-11 p.m. Nigerian time and closes by 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Nigerian time. That's the Asian session. Okay, starts by 11 p.m. Nigerian time and closes by 8 a.m. Nigerian time. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any other question? Any other question? Let's see GBP, JPY, or USD. Okay, let's see USD card. Let's see USD card. Okay, my bias for USD card. For those who joined the Zoom session I had last night, I told you guys USD card is bearish. So if you had executed a trade, you should be in little profit right now. For those who attended the Zoom session we had last night, okay. So yes, I'm using my mobile. Yeah, I'm using mobile phone. Yeah, for the streaming, Mr. Hamzan. Yes, I'm using my mobile phone for the streaming. Yeah. So let's move to, okay, let me analyze Euro USD card. Let's start with the weekly. So you can see on the weekly time frame, I think price has tested this resistance level. Can you see this resistance? I think price has tested that level. You can see after clearing liquidity at this previous high, you can see this bullish move that you see is to clear liquidity, and they have achieved. Liquidity has been cleared at this previous high. Okay, it has been cleared at this previous high. Okay, it has been cleared at this previous high. We've analyzed gold, but I will revisit it. I will revisit gold. Okay, revisit gold. Okay, so on USD card, you can see price has cleared liquidity at this previous high. So we wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form. For those of you who trade my strategy, you know the things we look at is where price is. First, we want to be sure liquidity has been cleared. After liquidity has been cleared, we want to be sure that the pattern that formed after liquidity has been cleared is a bearish reversal pattern or a bullish reversal pattern. If we are to sell, we want to ensure that a bullish reversal pattern has formed after liquidity has been cleared. And if we want to sell, we want to be sure that a bearish reversal pattern formed after liquidity has been cleared, or we wait for price to test a resistance level or a support level before we buy or sell. So as you can see, liquidity has been cleared, price has tested the resistance level. So what we look out for is a bearish reversal pattern to form on daily or 4-hour time frame. So let's go to daily. So you can see on daily, a bearish reversal pattern formed here. This is a shooting star, right? Yeah, this is a shooting star. It formed here. And after the formation of a bullish shooting star, we have to wait for the next candle to close bearish before we sell. But the candles that closed after this shooting star, they've been bullish. You can see bullish, 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 bullish. So if today's candle closes bearish, that is a strong indication that we have lots of sellers in the market. A lot of traders are interested in selling USD CAD. So tomorrow we should expect more bearish move on USD CAD if today's candle closes bearish. And if you don't want to wait for today's candle to close before you sell, let's go down to 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour is set for sell. You can see we had this was a spinning top yesterday, spinning top, created a support. After this bullish candlestick close, it created a support, and the next candle closed below that support, which indicates that supply is more than demand. You can see a little support was created at this point. Can you see that a little support was created at this point? And can you see the support? There was a little support here. After the close of this bullish candle, a support was created, and the next candle that closed below that support. It indicates supply is higher than demand. And when supply is higher than demand, price is expected to crash. Price is expected to crash. If you want to be joining the Zoom session at least we meet 2-3 times in a week. 2-3 times in a week. If you want to join the Zoom session, you should have a minimum of $200 in your Cabana Capital's trading account, a minimum of $200. Okay, then you'll be able to have access to the Zoom classes, which holds every at least 3 times in a week. And you have access to my private line. You can send me DM. But if you are not a Cabana client or my private student, you don't have that privilege. If you send me DM, I will not attend to it. You could drop your questions in the general WhatsApp group. Okay, if you're not in the WhatsApp group, send me a message so that I can add it to WhatsApp group. If you drop a message there, I can attend to it. Okay, but for you to DM me or give me a call, I might not attend to you if you're not my private student or a Cabana client. Okay, so if you'd like to join to be participating in the Zoom sessions, you have questions. Okay, just fund your trading account. Fund your trading account. Okay, fund your trading account with Cabana Capitals. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. For those of you in the general WhatsApp group, you will see that I've not been that active on the group because I have a lot of VIP students, Cabana clients, students, Cabana clients that I need to attend to. I receive several messages, DMs, and I need to attend to those people before attending to those of you in the general WhatsApp group. So someone is saying we should look at gold again. Okay, let's look at gold. Gold. Where is gold? Please, if you are yet to like the stream, please do that now. Do that now. If you're yet to like the stream, do that now. Gold is bullish. My bias for gold is bullish. Okay, my bias for gold is bullish. My bias for gold is bullish. Okay, first on the daily time frame, you would see price tested this support, and there was a strong rejection from that support. And after the formation of this bullish candle, as you can see, a fair value gap was created on a lower time frame. After the formation of this bullish candle, a fair value gap was created on lower time frame. Let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see on 4 hour, here is the fair value gap that was created on 4 hour. So what happened yesterday? Price came back, filled that fair value gap, and you can see there was a strong rejection after price filled that gap. Can you see that? So this would have been the best entry for gold. After the close of this bullish candle, that would have been the best entry for gold. Okay, and if you are buying gold from the current market price, your stop loss should be below the low of this candle. Your stop loss should be at least 20 pips below the low of this candle. So if you decide to buy gold from the current market price, that the first thing you need to consider is the risk. You have to be comfortable with the risk. You have to be okay with the risk. Okay, so you calculate the risk. If you decide to buy from this current market price, the market is currently trading at 2388.7. 2388.7. Your stop loss, let's assume you're using the low of this candle, 2388. 887 and 663. That's about 220, yeah, 220 pips. The risk on that trade, on the trade, if it's buy now, is 220 pip risk, which I think is too high. That risk is too high. So I would suggest you wait for price to probably pull back. Okay, wait for price to probably pull back to this zone before you consider buying gold. Okay, wait for price to pull back to that zone before you buy gold. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so on 1 hour, you can see a fair value gap was created here. You could also consider buying when this fair value gap gets filled. Okay, wait for price to fill this gap. Wait for price to fill this gap before going bullish on gold. Okay, that's my take on gold. My bias on gold today is bullish. It is bullish. I'm considering selling gold. Okay, but I want to see price fill this fair value gap before going bearish on gold. Okay, this is where I'll be considering uh, selling gold. That's where I'll be considering selling gold. But at the moment, gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. I hope that is clear. Gold is bullish at the moment. Yeah, I really appreciate you all that have liked this stream. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. Any question? Any question? Please ensure you apply good risk and money management. Please don't over leverage. Don't over leverage. I don't want you to blow your account. That's the reason I show up every day. I don't want you to blow your account. Please ensure you apply good risk and money management. If you do, you will make money in trading. You will make money in trading. 90% of traders who lose money don't apply good risk and money management. Most don't use stop loss. That is why they keep blowing their accounts. That is why they keep blowing their accounts. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Always manage your funds so that you can be able to trade another day. Manage your funds so that you can be able to trade another day. The worst thing that can happen to a trader is not having funds in his or her trading account. That's the worst thing that can happen to a Forex trader. If you have fund in your trading account, whatever money you have lost, you have the probability, there's a high tendency that you would recover. If you apply the right principles, the right strategy, you will definitely recover. But not having funds in your trading account is the worst thing that can ever happen to a Forex trader. So manage that funds that you have. Dollar exchange rate now is I think it's about 1,600 right now to a dollar. So you don't want to blow that funds in your trading account. Be very conservative. All right. So if there are no questions, that will be all for today's session. I appreciate you all for always showing up for the classes. Someone is saying I promised the video. Please send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I believe you have my number. Send me a message on WhatsApp. So let's talk on WhatsApp. I appreciate you all. I wish you all a wonderful day. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be meeting same time, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Bye for now.